What? Hey guys, I'm here with Ashley.
Hi there.
This is Jason from 64 Leads. We are foundation repair marketing specialists, and this is our first podcast. So we are nervous as heck, and Ashley's like,
Yeah.
"You say this, and then I'll say this."
Sorry.
And
She's a
so,
perfectionist.
and so I was like, "Let's just talk to them." So let's talk about first, Ashley, let's be selfish and talk about us for a minute.
Great.
Um, who are we and what do we do?
Okay, so we're like a marketing company. We handle various companies' leads and lead generation through Google Ads and Google Local Services Ads and SEO. And yeah, that's most of what we do.
How good are we?
We're good.
Yeah, so we say. Um, okay, so one of the foundations of so those are the three ways that we get leads. So let's start at the very beginning. One of the first things that we do for people is we help them get a Google listing. Sometimes that's more complicated than people think.
hmm
Um, we're just going to gloss over that because I bet 90% of people already have that. Um, what is the next step, Ashley? Because it's Melvin's in charge of our SEO. So if if they've got a Google listing live, they come to you, it has 0 reviews. What the heck happens next?
So for starters, we try to get our clients in a review like weekly plan. So they like start getting reviews like more frequently. And Google likes that for SEO and also ads. So that will be like the second thing we do. Um
Yeah.
we also like get their webpage like a little bit more optimized and start
Yeah.
working on ads, maybe like LSA or Google Ads per se, PPC. But
Let's
yeah,
let's talk about LSA a little more because that is one of the first things that we'll do. How many reviews does Google require?
for starters, Google asked for 5 reviews.
Yeah.
We like encourage clients to get at least 2 to 3 reviews weekly
Yeah.
because Google likes to see that like action in their accounts,
Yeah.
and it also like gets them more leads ongoing.
In fact, one of the things we sometimes do is we will diagnose why your LSA ads are not working. Because here's what people think. People think LSA ads run themselves, right? Like,
Hmm.
people think I just put in the type of lead, I put in the price, and then that's it. And what they do not realize is there is a complicated algorithm based on not only what you're bidding, but your distance from the searcher, your phone pickup rate, what things you're doing inside of the um, CRM that they provide. Like, are you
Yeah, the
using their
platform.
CRM? Um, and even what pictures are showing, right?
Mhm.
So, why do you think they care about the pictures?
I think they care about the pictures mostly because they want to always be showing like a friendly face, a friendly company environment,
Yeah,
and to make sure that their leads that Google handles like to these companies are being like treated the right way. So they
yeah,
want to always send customers to the right company. So I think
yeah.
that's why.
Yeah. So to illustrate this and to dig a little deeper, um, so for all my foundation repair lead guys out there, imagine you had two scenarios. You could get paid um, $8,000 for a job, but a person is going to trash you online
Hmm.
to their friends and leave a 1-star review. Or you can get paid $6,000 for the same job, but they will go on Google, they'll go on Yelp and leave a 1-star review. Your profit for the job after labor and material might be double on
Yeah.
that. Let's say it costs them it might be double. Why would somebody say, I'd rather have the $6,000 job all day long, right? Because of the experience and what it means for your future
Mhm.
business. So here's what Google thinks. Let's say one guy's bidding 100 and one guy's bidding 85, and they're the same distance from the client. It is true that the $100 guy is going to be first place in the beginning, right? And the $85 guy will be second place. But what will happen over time is, see, Google cares about the experience, not just how much money that they can make, right? What they want ultimately is for somebody to have a good experience through
Mhm.
foundation, through local service ads for your foundation repair, because they want people to trust that Google guaranteed system, which is just another word for local service ads, so that in a month when they need their roof, in 2 months when they need a pressure washer, they will come back. So there is so much more to that algorithm, and we'll go into this deeper in another episode, um, than just like, what are we bidding? LSA ads do not just run themselves. There are hidden numbers in the background that will determine where you rank or what your search impression share is. Um, so to illustrate, if a lot of people in real estate, um, like they'll look for listings that are terrible, you
Mm.
know, right? I had a friend who used to flip boats, and he would literally look for Craigslist listings that had no pictures. And he's like, they wouldn't sell, and I could get them for a dime and then
Yeah.
flip them with good pictures. Same with real estate. A house with no pictures will not sell.
Mhm.
So tell us about the pictures that they're looking for.
Okay, so Google is looking for people inside the pictures, and it's looking for logos, for company trucks, from um maybe some people working on site with some clients. So mostly, Google's gonna like to see faces, and not just like some person standing in the background or something. And Google likes to see like up close pictures, like from the collarbone up,
Yeah.
and
No nipples.
no nipples, just the neck and the face.
Yeah. And so just to be clear, we assume every employee has their shirt on, but it's we're talking about the zoom. What zoom do we want? We want to see your clavicular bone. We want to see your shoulders. But even though you have a shirt on, your nipples should have been off screen. And so one of the ways we found this out, so I sometimes get asked to speak at marketing conventions. I'm very privileged. I've been around for a while, usually SEO conventions, and they'll ask me to speak. So uh, I was talking about some of the points in a pay-per-click course that I created last year on stage, and this guy reaches out to me and he says, "I want your pay-per-click course. In exchange, I'll give you LSA ads coaching." And I was like, and I wasn't cocky, but I literally was like, bro, I just spoke at a round table, in front of 110 other agency owners, and I'm teaching them, what could you teach me about LSA ads? And we got to talking, and we got quite deep. And one of the things that we did was he showed me some of the most competitive fields, like personal injury lawyer in Houston, right? Or Dallas. And they all had these, like, the same exact pictures, right? So besides the clavicular bone, I'm talking too much. What were some of the other pictures that people can put in their profiles to help their LSA ads?
I mean, it's more of what I said before.
Yeah.
Like faces is the most important thing to Google.
Okay.
But also like people with uniforms, like from the
Yep.
company,
Yep.
company trucks with the logo on,
Yep. Trucks
everything
that
with
are
the
wrapped.
logo on, but except like taking a picture and putting the logo in the picture.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. Like that
Yeah.
could not happen.
Right.
Also getting pictures with clients, happy clients,
Yeah. Happy clients. Yep.
smiling people.
Yeah.
Who likes that a lot? So
Yeah.
yeah.
So Google wants for you to have content in there. Um,
hmm
and it's almost like, so like when I order from Uber Eats, they offer me a $3 coupon if I'll upload a picture of my food, right? Why is it of value to companies for us to upload the right pictures so that we then have like cheaper leads, right? Or in my case, like cheaper food, right? Like
Yeah.
why are they flat out offering me money or discounts on my leads for this? It's it's back to what we talked about earlier. It's the
Yeah. About trust.
experience,
hmm
right? Google wants for people to have a good experience while people are in that platform looking. And what will happen is if they can go into Google guaranteed ad section and explore and spend time there, it's almost like these TikTok creators,
Yeah.
YouTube creators that are being paid, rewarded for putting up good content because now YouTube can sell ads. Now TikTok can sell ads. They both literally give 30% of their revenue to the ad creators, right? Or, excuse me, to the content creators. In much the same way, you're almost like a content creator inside of local service ads, right?
hmm
Because you are helping to promote that platform so that Google can now make more and more and more money. Um, so I'll bet money a lot of these guys that are wearing boots and Carhartts did not think of themselves as a content creator down there in the mud putting tar on a foundation. Um, so that's where Ashley comes in. Those guys just take pictures in the field and then we'll edit it. And then, oh, we got a truck wrap, but the phone number's on it, right? Google does not like
Yeah.
that because you can circumvent their ads. So this is just the tip of the iceberg and what makes for good local service ads. And not all marketing companies know this, right? Because we didn't even know this 6 9 months ago how much this mattered. Um, so we just wanted to get started with our podcast. And Ashley, anything
Yeah.
else you would want to say to the people?
About LSA ads and photos, I'd like to say, um, like Google uses like pictures as evidence that the job has been completed and the people is happy with the service.
Yeah,
So it's like more it's more like evidence to Google
yeah,
that this happened like the right way. So
right,
people can see and trust that this company, this business is like honest and transparent.
yeah. Google cares a lot about trust. That's one of the
Mm-hmm.
reasons reviews matter. It's one of the reasons your how good your SEO matters because what we're finding out recently as we're diagnosing broke LSA ads, like if you don't have a lot of green pins, like
Mm,
um, sometimes you don't have good LSA ads. Um, we'll have to get into what that means in like we'll do an SEO episode and we'll invite
yeah.
Melvin. But if people aren't searching for your brand, if your brand is not showing up in search locally when people type foundation repair leads near me, we're finding it's harder to actually buy the leads.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're thinking, oh, I can just buy the leads.
Mm-mm.
It's not 100% like that. Like your SEO matters now.
Yeah.
And part of that is if they trust you to show with your SEO,
Mm-hmm.
then they can trust you to send a client your way,
Yeah.
right? So we'll talk about this with Melvin one day. But basically, what we do is we lay out these grids of, let's say this is a foundation repair guy and he's in Seattle. We lay 81 pins around Seattle. It's a perfect looking grid. And we do a Google search in all 81 grids, but all we care about is not where the website is, but where the Google listing is ranking, right? And for people that don't know local service ads, it uses your Google listing. So the SEO report is like, well, how well do I show around the north part versus the east part of Seattle when someone types in foundation repair? And we have found if they're doing well in SEO, that is a correlating factor in if they're doing well with local service ads. It is not fair to the little guy. It really is not. But that on the other hand, Google wants trust. So trust has always been a factor in SEO, and now the SEO is a direct factor in the LSA
Mhm.
ads from the data that we're seeing.
Yeah.
Um, so in case we haven't bored anybody, Ashley, let's just talk about one more thing. What is absolute search impression rate?
Absolute search impression rate is like the percentage of times that you're being the number one ad
Yeah,
shown.
yeah. And what do you think? What's that an indication of?
I think that's an indication of a good like back work and SEO and LSA, like in getting those reviews, getting all of it, and to be shown like the first one when
Yeah,
someone like
right.
types something in.
What are kind of the numbers we look for? Like what's good absolute search impression share?
I'd say something from 25 to 70. It's like a good indicator,
Yeah,
but we always like try to shot like higher.
yeah. Okay, so that's for pay-per-click numbers. Are you thinking the same for the LSA? Because I was thinking
Oh, for
inside,
LSA,
yeah, inside LSA.
for what we've seen, I'd say something between like 20 and 50. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're showing and
Yeah, I
people
was gonna
is seeing our
say
ads.
I was gonna say either 20 to 40 or 20 to 48, because
Yeah,
like I remember seeing 48 on and we were crushing it with
yeah.
LSA ads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's a good range. People can take a look inside of their own LSA accounts, see what that range is. But let me tell you what, every time you see like 12% and under search impression share, your ads usually like you're
Mm-hmm.
not getting a lot of leads.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's probably break this into two podcasts. We'll like edit this video. Let's talk a little more about search impression share. We'll make
Okay.
this its own video. Um, what are some things that can help it? What are some things that have hurt it? Or if you've got a low search impression share, what do you do about it?
Generally, low searching and absolute top impression share um means that Google is seeing something in your account that it doesn't like.
Yeah,
Maybe you're not handling the leads the right way. Maybe you're not answering the phone. And
yeah,
the phone rate is like important to Google because Google doesn't like if they send a lead your way and you're not answering the phone.
yeah,
So and that's important. And also the service area needs to be accurate and for Google like to say, okay, so these people have narrowed their service area, and so they are like, what is the word for it? they're making like a compromise to service this whole area. If Google sees like a service area that is like too little, um, it's not like the best thing to give them.
Right. Yeah. So, service area is important. This phone pickup rate, I want to talk about that more
Mm-hmm.
because with some other platforms, I know that some guys will, they'll let like they'll use this trick. Like, let's say they're buying leads from eLocal or Angie's List or Home Advisor. I've known some guys to do this trick where they let the phone ring and they don't pick up, and then they call right back because what they're trying to do is work the lead without paying for the lead, right?
Yeah.
So with some systems that can work for a time, like literally get some free leads. And I think we were just on a call with the client like a week or two ago, right?
Yeah.
And he was like,
We were talking about this.
yeah. And so he's like, yeah, but I call right back. Like I'm literally, I can't touch the phone right now, or I'm trying to get a free lead. Google then cannot bill you, and they
Mm-hmm.
do not like that. So what happens, Ashley, if I'm bidding $100 per lead, just to use a round number, and one guy has a 95% pickup rate and one guy has a 50% pickup rate?
Google's gonna send like the leads to the 98%
Yeah,
and pickup rate. Always. It's gonna happen like that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even close. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
you can be bidding $60 and you have a 100% pickup rate, and you'll get the lead over the $100 guy that's not answering his phone properly.
Yeah, that's right.
Um, because again, that experience, imagine they've looked through photos and they've picked a company out and then they call and Google
Mm-hmm.
thinks nobody's answering the phone. Well, what if that happened 2 and 3 times? Like
Like
that
the ranking is
customer.
gonna go like
Yeah, but
to
not
the
only that,
floor.
now I'm thinking about Google's relationship with the searcher, the
Yeah.
home, right? That person now needs to go to Yelp, or they need to go to Bing, or they're not going to like use something where nobody's picking up the phone. So not only does Google, they'd rather make $60 twice than $100 once, right? From someone who picks up the phone, but they really care about that customer experience. So they are, what we think is you answer the phone 60% of the time, you're only getting 40% of your bid,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not just about the money for them. They are going to penalize that person hard, and
Yeah.
they will send the business to someone who is answering their phones, getting good reviews, responding in chat, not just texting them back, but literally.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it matters that people go in the CRM and reply in chat?
Because for Google, and like if you're not replying inside the LSA platform, they're not taking it as if you are replying at all.
Yeah,
So you have to do it, even if you do it outside the platform, you have to do it inside
yeah,
for Google to see that there's some activity there.
yeah. And separate topic, we've also found it's very easy to get your money back for bad text leads as long as you text back twice inside of the platform. And then, if you spent $60 for that lead, you can get it back no problem.
Yeah.
Google just needs that paper trail that's saying, like, hey, we tried to reach out to you twice and nobody picked up. So that's now literally in the CRM. So when you dispute the lead the next day, boom, no problem.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so Ashley, we just recorded our first and
Yeah.
second podcast. Um, Ashley, we literally have a script here with like me and boss, and
We didn't follow that
we didn't follow it at
first.
all. So what can people do? If you guys want to talk to us, there's one or two things you can do. You can just Google 64 foundation repair leads, and there's an apply now button on the website.
Mm-hmm.
There's a super dorky video of me on the homepage, but let's see. Or you can text us at 682-686-5680. You can call, but I'll probably ignore you until you're in my contact list. So send us a text, give us a call, or hit that apply now button. Ashley, this was great. Thank you so much for a great first two podcasts.
Thank you, Jason.
Okay. Oh no, we never hit record. Just kidding.
No, don't say that to me. I'm gonna start crying right now.